About 1,200 kilometers, from the southernmost to the northeasternmost point of Germany, just on foot. Am I able to make it? And am I able to find what I'm looking for? Let's find out. Good morning in the morning!
Ich sehe die Wolken umziehen.
Frauenried, home. At least it was, because my feet fucked everything up. Now, let's continue from the point our journey was interrupted. Before we continue, maybe let's have a look at how I ended up here. On day 5, I checked private auctions for skateboard within a 10 kilometers radius around the camping site and managed to organize a pennyboard in Nesselwangen, which is roughly 11 kilometers from the camping site.
If and how and when.
So the next day in the morning, I was taking the train to Nesselwangen, picked up the pennyboard and made my first attempts riding the shit out of the thing.
Dumme Idee. Ganz dumme Idee.
Luckily, I didn't hurt myself too much in the scene and was able to continue the journey, starting at the same spot in Frauenried, where on the third day we had to kind of interrupt our journey for 2.5 recovery days on the camping site in the south. But now we're gonna continue, not just on foot, but also with a pennyboard.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Poor old granddad.
I just met Daniel from Australia, really nice guy. We just talked a little bit about our missions and now he's continuing to Switzerland. I'm going my way. Nice, cool dude.
Love is burning, you're far too kind. Don't you never let it show. Wish that I knew what I know now. When I was younger, wish that I knew what I know now. When I was stronger, the can't such a pretty show. You steal your heart away. Backstage, back on earth again. Dressing rooms are gray. Come on strong, but it ain't too long to make you feel a man. Love is burning, you soon will find just the boy again. Wish that I knew what I know now. When I was younger, I wish that I knew what I know now. When I was stronger.
So, you're asking yourself probably, why a skateboard? I mean, I always give you an update. You knew the options. I was thinking about tramping, hitchhiking. That's actually the next solution if the skateboard is not working anymore, but so far it's really good. I have to say, I've never skated myself. I've never did it before. It's actually something I wanted to do anyway, someone in the future, to try out. Now I have to. But first, something else. Yeah, just yesterday I was thinking, actually seeing a girl at a camping site driving with such a skateboard. And then it made click. Because actually, I had this idea way before, like months ago, when I was planning the trip already. I had the plan, or I was thinking about maybe taking a really small skateboard with me in case we have like paths which are endless and just road just to, I don't know, just to be faster or just not to get bored. But then I decided I want to do this whole tour, this whole hike through Germany with my own energy, with my own force. That means the only thing you can do that is either on your feet or on your hands. Of course, I'm taking the feet. Unfortunately, as you could see, I was crying a lot about it the last scenes and videos. My right foot is not working properly. It's probably an inflammation of the peroneal tendon, which is, I show you again, it's like going from this muscle here behind the ankle and then until here, and that's exactly the place where it hurts, and then it's, I don't know, it's somehow going in the foot sole. So therefore I decided, I mean, I had to make a decision. I just rested 2 days at the camping site. It didn't get really better, it's slightly better. It would have taken me, I think, at least a week to fully recover, at least a week, if not more. And even I don't have not endless time, so I need to make it in 40 days, at least 40 days. It's the 6th day already, and actually, as planned, I would have been yesterday at my sleeping spot somewhere there at the Bannwaldsee, a lake. So now, today, I'm trying to get, you know, we can see it already, there is Füssen and Neuschwanstein behind the lake. And then somewhere there is my lake where I wanted to sleep. So today's goal is to get even further, to somehow get a little bit the distance I didn't cover the last, yesterday, so that I can, somehow follow up. Yep, and I think the skateboard is one solution, which is kind of a good compromise. I mean, well, what can I do? So it would be this, it would be a skateboard, it would be a bike, it would be a scooter. So bike, I told you already, with the bike you can usually only go those road, those cemented paths. I mean, okay, with a skateboard and with a scooter as well. But bike is just too boring, too easy for me. At least it feels like. And I want to spare that for someone else. Not that I want to make it as difficult as possible, but the whole thing, the whole trip. One reason was just to see where's my limit. Where's the physical and mental limit? Just to see what I'm capable of. I mean, I already feel that it's not as straining as walking, so hopefully my foot gets a little more rest. It's not as straining as walking, and that's the reason behind the skateboard. Oh yeah, and the nice thing about the skateboard is actually that, for example, if I was also looking for a scooter, because that would be really easy, because I have a brake and I have a handle to have it under control. Actually, I was asking someone, the thing is, it's Sunday, nothing is open, I couldn't get anything. I just had the idea yesterday in afternoon, and then I asked the camping site if they have a skateboard to offer, which I can borrow or even buy. I wasn't asking for a scooter because I wanted first to see the option of a skateboard, but they said no. So therefore I checked private auctions, and I found this was the only skateboard I could find, which was also pretty cheap. It's working pretty well. It's small, it's 2 kilograms, so in case, the thing is, also with a skateboard I can't drive everything. If it's going down, it's too fast. I always have to jump off the skateboard. It's kind of dangerous, of course, and going up, no chance with a skateboard. So therefore there's still passages where I have to walk anyway, and so far it's going pretty good. I get more and more control over it, and that is actually also one reason, or another reason, why I chose the skateboard over a scooter. Wait, first, I wanted to learn it anyway, somewhere in the future. Second, it's also, when you learn something new, it's also something, somehow about mindfulness. You have to be really mindful that you don't fall down the skateboard and hit yourself like I did in the beginning. And you figure out step by step how to deal with this machine, with this thing. And that was the other thing, But of course, it's kind of dangerous. I really have to take care because I don't have a brake and I don't have control over it. I just can take it on straight passages. But now we're gonna continue. So just 4 kilometers to go. We made 8 already. It's 2:30. I got the skateboard at like 10:30, so 4 hours. Lots of trying, and now I had to carry myself around the lake here. No way of skateboarding, but yeah, we're gonna continue now. I expect us to be in Füssen at latest at 3:30, close to the castle where we can record something at 3. Wait, what did I say? No, at 4. And then I will stay there for an hour, make a break, filming, and so on and so far. And then at 5 we're gonna make our way to the campsite. Yep. So just having a break. It's about 5 o'clock p.m. Took me a bit longer than expected, but I also took a lot of photos and footage. And now I'm resting here for an hour, take some drone shots. And then we're gonna continue at least to the Bannwaldsee. I think we're gonna arrive there at like 8. Then maybe a bit further, an hour further or something. And we're gonna go this way, all flat. Now, say goodbye to the mountains. No more mountains, at least not like this. A few hills, but nothing as big as this here. Getting flatter and flatter. Yep. I forgot to mention, but today's challenge was obviously to manage skateboarding, which was kind of successful. Yep. Challenge from day one. We got the red clover, which is a leguminose like the soybean, like the pea, like lentils. Contains phytoestrogens, lots of flavonoids. Therefore, it is said that it's good for women. So it's an indicator for nitrogen and growing, preferably. Actually, I've just seen that on meadows. Just the meadows, like with the whipper planting, with the dandelion. Yep, that's pretty much it. Challenge completed. Both challenges completed. Finally, we're gonna head north. So, cause we went a little bit east to see the Castle Neuschwanstein, and now we go north. So we're gonna go this way. There's the sea. There's an open public toilet. We're gonna go on the toilet. Do a little cat wash. Not to mistake with cat walk, but we could do this as well. And then it's probably 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. Hopefully just 8. And then we continue for 1 hour and look for a possible spot to camp. Yeah, let's see if we can find a spot. Maybe someone. I mean, I have to say so far, the people here in Bayern, in Bavaria, are pretty nice. A lot of people today. I mean, it's Sunday. A lot of people are outside, and a few people were asking me if everything is okay, if they can help, and so on. So maybe we find someone nice there, a farmer like the one behind me, who we can ask for a sleeping spot. But I would like to do at least 5 to 10 kilometers more today. Walking the streets of Baltimore. Holy moly. But I have to say, the combination of skateboarding and walking feels better now. I don't know if my foot is stabilizing, but somehow, after every time I'm on a skateboard, I don't feel the pain as much as I used to. So maybe it was twice-fold a good choice. Let's see how it's going. But you can already feel other muscles are more strained now. It's more arduous for other muscles, especially in the hip. Ah, man. Yeah, it's not easy. It's not easy at all. But I didn't want it easy. And today we made like 15, 16, 17 kilometers already. And at least the half of them I walked and had to carry the whole thing. Because the roads were not, it's not able to go with the skateboard there. I will be really excited tomorrow how Buddy is coping with skateboarding. The muscles with muscle ache, the peroneal tendon, how it's going tomorrow. It feels better, but still, as I said earlier, I don't want to risk it too early and don't want to be happy too early, because everything there can so much happen. Okay, I hit you up when we reach the toilets. So it's 8 o'clock. We reached the Bamwaldsee. There's the camping site behind me, but we're gonna make around 3-4 kilometers more and camp there somewhere. Now I'm just looking for the public toilets. So no public toilets, but there's something else where I can wash myself. But yeah, if I need to take a shit, I have to do it in nature. Now you maybe get a feeling, what I said earlier, I would like to sleep left from the street, because on the right there's the mountains, forest, all connected, the big forest. That's pretty much more likely that there are wild animals, and especially wolves. I don't think they're on the left side or as much as it. I can't imagine that a pack of wolves is going on a meadow or something, and crossing the street. But yeah, might be that a lone wolf or maybe two of them will cross the street. But I think with two wolves you might handle somehow. If you got pepper spray, if you got a flare, and loud noises, might be enough to get free of them, get rid of them. But yeah, pack of wolves, I think no chance. No chance. If there is a pack of wolves and they think you're a nice prey, they're gonna do it. They're gonna do it. You have no chance. This is how we do it. It's night. Last sun rays on the trees there. Crazy. You see that? You can still see the castle, Neuschwanstein. And there is the big hill, which we saw from the camping site from the other side. Crazy. Who would have believed that we can make it until here? Like planned. Further than the Bannwaldsee. It's 8:30, so 30 minutes more to go. Why is it so bright? It doesn't look that bright, but the GoPro makes it bright. Really beautiful here. There's still natural reservation zone, so I'm not camping here. I'll go like 2-3 kilometers more. There will be something where I can wash myself. The first time mosquitoes are getting annoying. I have to say the first 6 days there was nothing, 5 days, there was nothing with mosquitoes, even though I had lots of itchy and scratchy, like, yeah, bites. I don't know what it is. Maybe I got fleas. No fleas. Yeah, mosquitoes. We have to hurry up setting up our camp. So I'll let you know when I found a base. So I found my spot. It's 11 o'clock. I set everything up. Just chilled a little bit here in bed. Now I'm gonna go to sleep. How crazy was that? Who would have imagined that I will be able to come until here? We made like about 25 kilometers today. I'll give you the exact distance. This is an overlay, but yeah, really proud that we were able to make it. We saw Castle Neuschwanstein. We could even go further. Everything went well with the skateboard. Just fell down once in the beginning when I tried to learn it, but then not anymore. I get better and better. It's crazy how fast you can learn it, like really a day. And they're able, even with all the weight, with all the luggage, it's crazy. So yeah, I'm really happy. Another day is over. Yeah, and I feel muscles I never felt before, especially because of the skateboarding. In my hip and my ass. But I have to say, the other, my right foot, I can still feel it, but it's not as bad as I thought, especially with skateboarding. And it was heavy. What means heavy? I think it was a little bit relaxing for the foot, but as well there were situations because the skateboard is getting really fast, and then I have to somehow make a break, like
stop the skateboard, and then I have to jump off the skateboard and let it run into the meadow or something. But everything went well, nothing happened so far. Okay, good night. I will hit you up if something is happening. See you next time. What was that? Crazy. It's 5:30. I'm building off my tent. Then see you outside. We survived the night. Now 7th day. Weilheim, Bayern. Let's go. There's my tent, if you can see that. Like really there. Under a hazelnut. Holy moly, it's so cold. You wouldn't think it's end of August. It seems like mid of, or end of October. It's so crazy. My hands are freezing like hell. It's, how late is it? Not even 6:30. So we're getting better and better. I woke up at 5:30, packed everything up, had to go to the toilet, and now I went a little bit further. So the meadow was of course wet. My feet and shoes are wet as well. I think we have to deal with it now every day. Cold and wet in the morning at least. Now we have 2 more days of sun, then the rain is coming again. So we try to enjoy it. I didn't wash myself yesterday because I couldn't find the place I was looking for. Actually was thinking about going into the river here, but I could imagine it's also pretty cold. I will just check if there's something else on the way. At 7, our supermarket is opening. I really essentially need water and something for breakfast, and then we can continue our way. Now, time lapse. So just going again for the cat wash. Yeah, there are a few people here watching me, but I don't care. That's my point.
Lonely. I'm crazy, crazy for feeling so blue. I knew you'd love me as long as you wanted.
Yeah, so just check the weather forecast again. 5 degrees Celsius, that was the lowest temperature at night at 4, 5, 6 a.m. So exactly the time where we were waking up. Crazy, it's freezing. What kind of summer is that here in Germany? It's so crazy. You know, you would expect something like that in October, but not in August. But anyway, we have to deal with it somehow. I feel refreshed. We're gonna go shopping and then further. Yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Temperature is climbing up to 21 degrees. The thing is, as soon as the sun is out, it's getting hot. Yesterday, I have to say, I didn't feel the pain. I just felt it slightly. Now in the morning it's back again, but let's see how it's going to be in an hour or so. Because the distance we want to cover today is 40 kilometers. That would be great if we can do that. We started pretty earlier than yesterday. Yesterday we started at 10:30 because we had to pick up the skateboard. And today, now it's about 7:30. Anyway, we gonna continue. Today, first time with my barefoot shoes. I had to switch because those are wet and obviously, yeah,
not doing long anymore. I mean, I knew this in advance. I saw it coming that this is the last tour for them. Probably we have to get new running shoes in Munich or somewhere later on. But yeah, let's see. I hope my leg is doing good with barefoot shoes. Also put some cream on my feet, and now we're good to go. Now to the shop. I just spent some time in the sun to warm up. It has just been too cold. Okay, let's go. I'm just having my longest streak on the skateboard. Feels like 30 seconds, more than 30 seconds, sure. Just going downward slightly. Ooh. Almost a minute. Almost a minute. Come on, come on, come on. I don't even have to pedal. It's just going slightly down. Downwards. Really nice. If it goes like this till Munich, then we will be there by tomorrow. What is it? 1:30. 2 minutes already. Crazy. I just packed myself. I just lay down. Fortunately, nothing happened. Just a little spagat, if you know what I mean. Stretching of the legs. Yeah, I was really thinking that something is tearing apart. With one foot I was on a board, and with the other one I stand on the ground. I had on both foot so much grip, and the board was just going further. I was really thinking something is tearing apart, but everything went well. Man, 2:30, crazy, longest streak. Yeah, we are still at 800 and something meters over sea level. So at the end of the day, when we're finished and we reach Weilheim, we will be at like 500 meters. Okay, I think we're good. You see what I mean? How I have to stop the skateboard? It's 3 minutes and 30 about, something like that. Oh man, shit. Yeah, and that's always dangerous to get off the skateboard. But now we reached probably the next village. I'm gonna shop now. Just have been buying some groceries. Now we're looking for a spot to have our breakfast, and then we're gonna continue. As you can see, barely any clouds. I mean, yesterday they also came just like close before noon, the clouds. I don't know how cloudy it's gonna get today, but anyway, our whole journey will take us through also forest kind of parts, so that we are a little protected from the sun. Apart from that, I'm wearing long, I have my hat, so yeah, don't know when I got the last sunburn, and sunburn is the risk factor for skin cancer, therefore I think I'm well protected. How was the night actually? Pretty good. Just one sound in the night. I mean, of course, every now and then there was a sound, a noise of something, but not something bigger. But then at night there was the scream, I think, of a deer, or a small deer, something like a bark. But yeah, anyway, nothing happened. So maybe if we make good meters today, I'm gonna have a longer lunch break to sit out the hot sun and to rest a little bit. So just ask the people here from the farm if I can fill up a bottle. Pretty nice. Yeah, they did it. Thanks again for the water, because I don't know when the next water fountain is coming, and it's going to be pretty hot, at least in the sun, like 21 degrees Celsius in shadow, and even warmer in the sun, of course. So therefore we are now provided. Now just still looking for a place to have a breakfast, and then make a few kilometers till noon, hopefully the half, at least 20, and then we are pretty good, pretty much able to make it to Wildberg today. Let's see.
I thought he was a bitter man.
Breakfast time, just a little cutting here. And my oatmeal with, still have to cut the banana and the apple.
If I took kind, don't you never let it show.
Wish that I knew what I know now. When I was younger, I wish that I knew what I know now. When I was younger.
Can't such a pretty show. You steal your heart away. Backstage, back on earth again. Dressing rooms are gray. Come on strong, but it ain't too long. Make you feel a man. Love is blind and you soon will find just the boy again. Wish that I knew what I know now. When I was younger, wish that I knew what I know now. When I was stronger.
The elder tree. Today's plan. Elder tree. It is, as you can see, full of berries. So it's starting to get fruits. Wait, usually beginning of August, but maybe because we are higher here in elevation, now end of August, almost ripe to collect, to harvest. The elderberry is edible, but you have to cook it before, because there is a poison it contains a poison which is called Sambunigrin, and therefore you have to cook it. I don't remember the exact temperature, but I think 90 degrees or something, 90 degrees Celsius for 10 minutes, and then you can drink it. You're good to go. And it is used especially in winter time, so you prepare it in August, then use it in winter time, especially when you have colds. So I think we got 2 now, maybe another one. You should be careful with the dwarf's elder, I think is it called in English, dwarf's elder. A smaller bush actually. It's not getting woody like this one, but more like bushy. And then, yeah, this one is for sure poisonous, the other one. That's actually everything I know about the elder tree. So we stand at about 8 kilometers, just 8 kilometers. We have to hurry up. We have just a fifth of what we want to cover today. Yeah. So and every now and then I'm picking some herbs which I'm encountering on our way. Give it a blow, then enjoy. Ow. Enjoy again. Yeah, this one is, usually you have to rub them so that they're not sting, but it doesn't matter, not bad to sting. Actually pretty fun, this area here, the arms, all the meadows and so on. So there's, you know, you go up, it's always up, down, up, down, up, down. Now I have to jump off. Too fast. Actually pretty nice for skating here. Wonder why no one else did it before. I think from this day on I will be the official inventor of skate packing. Look at all those spruces here. That reminds me of a German tongue twister, which goes like this. An dichten Fichtendickicht stehen dicke Fichten dicht an dicht. That means, yeah. How do you say that?
viel zu. We still have to go. Oh, we made 8.6. It's 12:30. What can I say? 11.4 in 1.5 an hour. It's impossible. It's impossible, but yeah, like always, not reaching the distance we want to reach, but we will see where we end up. Actually a huge church. Crazy. Good. Hey, just met Wolfgang and Uschi from Peißenberg, which is not my actual goal. My actual goal is Weilheim, but since I think I'm not able to go to Weilheim today, Peißenberg would be the next stop. I was just asking, I mean, we were talking a little bit, and yeah, he just gave me his number. I was asking about maybe if I could sleep there. Hi. If they have a garden or something where I could set up my tent. So I already have an emergency solution if I don't find any other place. Yep, nice people here in Bayern, I have to say. It's so beautiful. Wildstein, we're already there. 2:30. Nice, earlier than expected. So we're at about 15 kilometers and there's Rottenbuch. Next checkpoint after a little break. So just found a spot to have a little rest. Now we are at the end of Wildsteig. Next stop will be Rottenbuch in 6 kilometers or 2 hours, about roughly 2 hours walking. Okay, yeah, I just detached my solar panel from the backpack and I had it on like 2 hours and it charged 6%. That makes 10% would be 500 milliamp hours, so 300 milliamp hours. Wow, thanks for that. But anyway, yeah, I would probably from now on just use the panel in the breaks, during the breaks, set it out perfectly. Oh, that could be nice. Let's see. Yeah, might be even broken because it's just 1.2 amperes. Usually if it's like this in direction of the sun, you get like 2.2 amperes. So it might be that one cell is already broken. Yeah, too bad. Anyway, I think I don't need it anyway, because every third day I actually thought I need more energy, but yeah, lasts me like 3 or 4 days, the whole energy I have. And since I go on a camping site every third or fourth day, I'm able to recharge everything there. Yep, so shouldn't be a problem. Oh, look at tunnel, huh? What does it mean? They say you know and you know, so let's face it, you had me at the low. So just a short break of about half an hour to eat something. I eat my leftovers. Last dark chocolate pudding, then my pea flips, which are actually pretty good and salty, and I think because of sweating all the time, salt can never be enough currently, and then one package of those veggie sausages. Also putting some cream on my feet, and then at the pizzeria we will have maybe a longer break. I hope I can take a longer break, but yeah, good. Break. On this tree the elderberries are already ripe, as you can see, all black. Ready to harvest actually. No one harvested them yet. What do we have here? Mint. A mint plant. Just a little bit of mint. Good that I didn't film it. There is a 13% ascending, also downwards. I was trying with my skateboard, but I mean, I knew about the ascending or descending, but it looked pretty flat. So I tried, and I got faster and faster and faster, and I couldn't stop anymore. And I just tried to go to the right, and yeah, let the skateboard slip in here, and it was too fast for my feet, so I was falling down directly, like here in the, luckily not on the road, just in the green stuff here, and luckily nothing happened. Directly next to me there was a big stump, a tree stump, so that was close. Skateboarding is so dangerous, it's so crazy. I don't know why I'm so dumb. I mean, yeah, it wasn't actually not really my fault, because it looked really flat. And I didn't know that I get such a speed on it. But yeah, too easy going. Where do we have to go? No hiking trail here. Yeah, I'm too leisurely with that somehow, but I have to take care, otherwise this tour is earlier over than I thought. I mean, I already thought it's over because I couldn't continue, but with a skateboard, one wrong move and it can be over for all. No, nothing more. Yeah, I don't know why I'm so easygoing with it, so leisurely taking the skateboard. It's so dangerous if you're not aware. That's the thing about it. That's why I took it. You have to be mindful. You have to keep your balance. So that's the nice part, but don't over exaggerate with this thing, because if you get speed on it, you're not able to stop it. The only way to stop it is to jump off, and yeah, have to be more careful now. So yeah, Rottenbuch. We just crossed Rottenbuch. I met Sylvia, a nice hiker, whatever. She said like 60, a little above 60, and she's still hiking. Now just 20 kilometers to prepare for a tour in Cornwall, England. She was pretty nice, had a lot to tell. And then we both met a guy with a stone eagle on his arm, a really big bird. Unfortunately, it was not allowed to take any pictures or videos. So yeah, but it was really impressive. It's so crazy, this bird. And we think, we humans, we are above all, but those things are fast and flying. They can see 4 or 5 times as good as you can. And oh my god. And he said that the grip force is like the 100-fold of ours. That's so crazy. Yeah. So now we continue to Böbing. There, hopefully a little pizza or pasta is waiting for us. If not, we're gonna continue and look for something to buy so that we can eat something. Wow, what a nice view. I shouldn't talk too much in a camera. Continue. What the hell am I doing here? Crazy. What an ascending. Rottenbuch this way. Had to go down, and now all the way up again. I need a break. I mean, not me, but the backpack needs a break. Yeah. Closed before Böbingen. Nice.
Through the window at the world outside. Wonder where will Mother Earth survive?
I'm honestly so glad and so thankful
that my body is coping with that. That my foot is carrying me through here. So far, not really much pain, but you know, as I said, I don't really want to overdo it so that the pain is coming back again. But I have to go this fucking way. Crazy. And this is at the end of the day. Okay, we still have a few hours to go. It's about 6 p.m. now. We will reach Böbingen at 6:37, something like that. We'll have a little break and eat there, and then we go until Peißenberg. And even if we have to go until 11 p.m., I will just message Wolfgang, the Wolfgang, and Uschi said I'm not coming unless they're fine with me coming at 11 p.m, building up my tent, and then leaving at 7 at latest. But apart from that, I saw a few possible spots there where I could set up my tent. Yeah, let's see. Keep you stated. Holy shit, we made it. I need some calories. No, actually, you just get fiber and some micronutrients. Yeah, maybe the plantain might even help me with my injury. Welcome to Pischlach, the village close before Böbingen. Almost there. 6:30 p.m. Let's go. So finally, welcome to Böbingen. Gonna have my pasta now. Then we continue walking. I have to say I'm pretty done. I don't know. I think I got more sleep than the first 2 days wild camping. But still, somehow I can feel this sleep in my, not in my body actually, but just the eyes. But yeah, I don't know. I'm really excited where we're gonna end up today. If we, after food, still able to continue, or if we're stuck here. The goal for tomorrow is for sure Starnberg. If we can make it to Peißenberg today, then tomorrow it's just 30 kilometers to Starnberg. That's definitely possible. Okay. The Alte Post. I'm wondering if it's open. That was actually my first favorite song, I remember, back in 2003. Destiny. It's crazy that it's a rock song, because there was a long time where I didn't like rock. But now I discovered it for me. Wow, was nice ambience there. Food was good. Paid 20 euros, including tip, for the pasta and pizza bread was really tasty. And now I'm fueled with energy for the last 9 kilometers. He just asked if he can take me, but I said no, I have to walk all the way. Oh man, yeah, I have to say so far, Bavaria, lots of nice people. Haven't met anyone who's strange currently, just nice people. Like it. That's what I wanted to show. Unfortunately, I can't film all the situations, all the interactions, because privacy and so on and so forth. I also don't feel good to put out the camera while talking with someone, so it's strange. So hopefully I'll get a conversation somehow recorded when the camera is just on. But yeah, let's see.
Through cruel hardships the sailors roam. The ships on mountains of ice were thrown.
So I think I'm not gonna film all too much now. It's almost 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. We have still 9 kilometers to cover, and therefore I have to make some pace now. And it will be pretty late when I'm in my accommodation, so therefore probably see you tomorrow. Yeah, I think that's it for today. Hurry up now.
From Baffin Bay where the whale fishes.
It's crazy how calm it is. I can't even hear my hair growing. Oh, joke. Yeah, still have a few kilometers to cover, but look what I found. That would be actually a nice platform there to sleep. Just, if this thing is coming like 5 to 8 kilometers more in this direction, I'm taking it. Anyway, we continue. Oh, it's such a nice forest, but somehow, what means dangerous, but scary a little bit. I have to pepper spray directly in my hand in case something's happening, because it was so dense you couldn't see anything. You could any now and then it could have jumped out a wolf or something. Really love it here. Crazy. Such a nice forest.
Good morning. Wow, it has been the best night so far outside here. Crazy. I was sleeping like a baby. Went to bed at 11:30. Now it's 5:30, 6 hours. I'm still a bit sleepy, but I think I slept through. No interruptions. Now we have to leave from here, and then I could imagine that I definitely need like a noon break or something, a little power nap, 1 hour, 2 hours, because I'm still pretty done. Really looking forward for a day off tomorrow, but let's see how everything works out. Okay, see you outside. Wow.
Wow. Crazy, what a nice place. It's also so strange how scary everything looks when it's dark. Because yesterday when I've been here, on maps it didn't look so dense, like the trees and all the trees around. What a nice meadow. Whew. Now I need a toilet. Too late. I was just seeing something. It first looked like a little wolf, but I think it was just a fox. They were also, when I arrived yesterday here, they were fighting some animals, some small ones. Oh yeah, by the way, look where we have slept. A white thorn tree. Leaves edible, flowers edible, and also the berries edible. Said to be pretty good for the heart. I don't know why yet. I have to make deeper research on that. But it's like the apple, a rosaceae from the rose family. So therefore, you better don't eat the seeds because they contain hydrocyanic acid. We are at the river. We're just gonna wash all the clothes. I'm gonna wash myself a little bit, and then I want to stay here because first sun rays are about to come down anytime soon, and then I will sit here probably for an hour just doing warm-up, morning routine, some meditation, just warming up, and also drying all the stuff, also the tent, because I noticed yesterday when I was setting up the tent, it was so wet. The pain on the right foot is back again. What can I say? I just hope, some resting now, putting some cream, and then making more meters with the skateboard, because first day it was like probably 50-50, I would say, walking and skateboard. Yesterday it was barely 80-20, so 80% walking. There was a lot of walking because it was just too steep, too shitty roads, but now I think we're flatter, and hopefully we're doing better today. Today I want to reach Starnberg. For sure I want to reach Starnberg so that tomorrow I will be in Munich already. Cool. What means already? Today is the 8th day. Crazy. Yeah, a week ago we started our journey last Tuesday. Tuesday's gone with the wind.
Oh, my baby's gone with the wind.
Porridge, like usual, but this time with some peanut butter, which I had left.
Oh, you remember the accident I told you about yesterday at the street there? Look at the pot. It got hit, deformed. I wonder. I have to check something, because there's something in my backpack I wanted to show you already, but somehow we didn't have the chance so far because there was no sun.
This one here, my solar oven. That's actually pretty easy to break, but I mean we are kind of lucky, as you can see. The tube is still okay, but the reflector got a little damage there, so it's not as efficient as it used to be. Maybe we can even turn it back. Oh, it's so annoying. So fucking annoying. Yeah. But yeah, as I said, something more dangerous could have happened. Fucking skateboard. How did I get this idea? Why am I doing it so hard? But yeah, let's see how far we can get anyway. I mean, pain is not getting less. I still have to walk a lot of meters. Can't use the skateboard anyway, so yeah. Next opportunity would be hitchhiking. Yeah. I don't care anymore. I somehow want to get to the Baltic Sea, and I will get to the Baltic Sea.
if my body is not able to walk there, then I have to accept it. Unfortunately, I actually think my body is able to, my mind as well, for sure. But yeah, unfortunately, we had the second day, the pain, which I never felt before. I never had problems before. I repeat myself, but yeah, it is what it is. So therefore, we will leave the walking part, maybe for another hike. I mean, actually, now we already cheated with the skateboard, so yeah. Maybe there will be another hike where we just rely on our feet, where we give it another try, and if that's not working, then it's not working. Then I have to accept it, my body's not made for that. Or I have to, probably just a matter of time and workload. So if you just walk 10 kilometers a day, of course, yeah, you can be on the way like 120 days, 4 months, but I don't want to be 4 months on the way through Germany. No way. Yeah, let's see what we're gonna do. I'm honest to you guys, it's critical. I have a pace of exactly 1 kilometer per hour. So just 110 days to go. No, I'm kidding a little bit, but still, it's critical. I think, what can I do? What can I do with this leg? It looked so good yesterday and the day before with the skateboard, but now I just have to walk, and it's just not possible. I probably have to rest like 7 days or something, and then I can already quit the whole thing here. So yeah, I think we're good. I think we're done. Crazy. I really think we're done. Not even reached Munich. Yeah, at least with walking and skateboard. I would now, probably, it makes no sense. It just makes no sense. We have to be honest. It just makes no sense. So we quit walking and skateboarding. At least for the total distance, we gonna go hitchhike as long as I need to. If there will come a day where everything feels right again, then I will continue walking. Yeah, I think we lost one mission, but the adventure is still going on. Yeah, and then, I mean, as I said, you have to accept it if the body's not, if the body's not coping with that, then it is like that. Maybe I'm too old, maybe probably I did a few things wrong. So there are definitely 1 or 2 learnings out of this hike to make it better for the next one, if I'm even up to. But yeah, I'm pretty sure. Now, of course, I'm pretty full of walking, but still I feel, I mean, I could walk further, but the pain is just insane. Makes no sense. I don't want to, that the tendon is really overdone and torn apart, so yeah. Good. We have to be responsible, huh? Okay, that's the status so far. Yeah, I think everything comes together. The pain, the heat, the not enough sleep. Would have liked to make it whole way, but not possible. Not now. I honestly don't think that I'm going to give it another approach somewhere in the future, but who knows? At least not this route, this exact route. Probably I would do the same route with a bike, so that would be something, but not walking, I think. Anyway, yeah, you get older, you get more convenient, you have to listen to your body, and if it's not possible, I mean, not walking to the extremes. That was a tour where I wanted to check my limits. I now see the limits, even though I think I could have made it if at the second day this fucking pain wouldn't have started. So that's what I mean. Under better circumstances, I could have made it. So therefore, yeah. Okay, that's the plan. So from now on, what did I say? We are heading to the camping site there in Peißenberg. Gonna fill up our water because we're also running out of water. And then, yeah, it makes no sense to go further. Anyway, just wanted to share my thoughts. Yep, so now hiking. Just have to think about if we're gonna add, because with hitchhiking, we would be, of course, faster. But I mean, I would just go to the checkpoints, walk a little bit around the day, and then going to the next one, something like that. Just taking also a little bit my time. That's also something I underestimated. I really thought I have more time for certain kind of things. But yeah, then it is like that. It's all learning, but what can I do? Just learn from it. So I'm, of course, a little bit disappointed that I couldn't make it. But yeah, as I said, I have to accept it. What can I do? Can nothing do about it. Doesn't serve anyone to be negative now. So I'm just looking forward for the journey, which is to come, all the places I wanted to see and I'm gonna see. And yeah, definitely other nice projects planned in future. So the journey's not over. We're gonna continue. Stay tuned. Walk to the train station of Peißenberg. Yep. And on the way to the train station, I'm trying to that's just the emergency solution. So we'll try like 2 hours, maybe 3 hours. If someone's picking me up to Munich, if that's not working, I'm taking the train. Yep. So today's checkpoint, Munich. Tomorrow, day off in Munich. What means day off? I mean, yeah, showing you a little bit about Munich. Then, yeah, I will make a plan now. What kind of checkpoints we're gonna reach from now on. Because now that I'm tramping, I don't necessarily have to follow the route totally. I can just go a little bit more left, a little bit more right. Look what kind of places there are, which are worth seeing. Okay, keep you stated. So just sitting in front of the supermarket, having a look for license plates of Munich. So yeah, let's see if someone, I will ask him. Just the next, don't know, 15 minutes, and then I will go there are 2 petrol stations. I will try my luck there with my sign. So it's 2:30. So far no luck. I've been inside just buying something. And now, yeah, try a little bit more, then I go to the petrol station.
Doch, gleich direkt im Anschluss. Elisabeth.
Klein ist die Welt.
Und da sagt, wenn du auf die Seite gehst von dem Bundesministerium für Natur und Umwelt oder so ähnlich in Dänemark, dann sagen die so quasi, wir laden sie ein, bei uns in der wunderbaren Natur zu übernachten und zu sein. Jetzt liest es mal auf Deutsch. Machen Sie das nicht, machen Sie das nicht, machen Sie das nicht, machen Sie das nicht.
Verbote. Ja, aber das ist halt wahrscheinlich auch, weil sich viele nicht nehmen können, leider.
Also Dänemark, glaube ich, das ist auch normaler.
Ja, muss man schauen. Ne? Leben ist kurz, aber wird schon. Hey, gut. Super. Hey, besten Dank, Elgin.
Tschüss.
Dann alles Gute, ne? Ciao, ciao. So just get a ride with Elgin. This one here. Ach so, fährt sie da lang. There she goes, looking like a star. No, she's really an angel. Elgin, an angel. Really lucky that I picked her up. That she picked me up, actually. Yeah, because I was waiting at a supermarket there, and then I was about to go to the petrol station, and then she came from behind and said, "Oh, what are you doing, guy?" No. And then we were talking. She's also hiking a lot. So now can you see that? There's the parking lot, and I'm trying to push my time here. Yeah, she's coming again. She's coming back to say goodbye. Cool. We got a ride to Munich. Yes, sir. Oh, don't forget the GoPro. Por favor. Don't forget it. I will just leave it in the Tash. Ich hatte eigentlich eine Wanderung vor durch ganz Deutschland. Ja. Heute 8. Tag. Musste leider abbrechen. Mega cool. Also ich hatte doch nur eine halbe Stunde, aber...
24 Stunden nicht nach Hause.
Normandie ist Nordfrankreich, oder?
Genau, also Caen, die ganze Gegend.
Aha.
Und dann habe ich sogar durch Paris noch einen LKW-Fahrer mitgenommen. Und dann hinten ein bisschen erklärt. Die Stadt auch noch, ja, das war echt lustig.
Aha. Hammer. Da haben sie auch schon öfter gemacht dann, ja?
Wirklich viel geteilt.
So, that was Karl. He's coming from somewhere in South Bavaria. He took me. He had to bring home his mother. But yeah, he took me with his BMW to Munich. It took us like, what was it, 1.5, 2 hours? It is 6:30. And he gave me the ride at 4 or something. Why did it take so long? I mean, of course, we were taking some other directions, and we somehow missed the directions sometimes. And then we also had a drink at the bar, but now I'm here at the Isar, and there's a nice place where you can wash yourself. So I'm gonna do that, and by doing so, also now finally trying the Goes on Go with falafel balls. So sunlight is almost gone, so it was pretty late that we set up the whole thing, but as you can see there, the condensed water, that is a sign that it's almost ready. So let's check. Sunlight makes no sense anymore. Yeah, could be hotter, of course, but I think edible at least. No, not that warm. Luckily it's vegan, so you don't have to cook it actually. Yeah, maybe 50 degrees. Yeah, got not that hot. Also, we have to bear in mind, the thing is damaged now. Shit. But you can exchange them, so I will do that as soon as I'm home. So, we also gonna camp in Munich. There's a camping site here. Just try it. Good morning, or noon I should say. I camped at the Munich campsite.
It's 12 o'clock. I'm just leaving now. So today just recovering, having a look at Munich. Never been here before, just arrived yesterday. Now I'm pretty south at a camping site, pretty south of Munich. I try to go as far as I can, not over exaggerating of course, or overdoing myself, but going as far as I can to the center. And then I will meet up with a friend of mine. He said he has 2 bikes, so we're gonna explore something with the bike. Should be okay, I think, with my foot. Yeah, so we're gonna see a little bit of the city. And tomorrow is planned, should I spoil already? No, you will see tomorrow where we're gonna go, but we will leave Munich tomorrow in the morning for another place, which was actually not on my route, but now since I can't walk, and since I can go a little off of my route, and I really want to see that the place, and I think it's also pretty interesting for you guys. We're gonna go there. It's not far from Munich, just a few kilometers. I will always like try to hitchhike. If it's not working, then I will take the train. But yeah, I will at least try like 2 or 3 hours should be enough. Yesterday it took me like not that long, maybe 30 minutes to get a ride to Munich. So therefore, if I'm staying there 3 hours, then I think nothing is happening anymore. You know, I want to do the hitchhiking thing, to let the adventure going on, to get to experience the unexpected. Because there you meet, like yesterday, I met 2 really cool people. We had good conversations. So that's the plan. Hitchhiking, probably. I mean, it feels already good. What means good? It feels kind of normal, but the pain is still there. So unless the pain is not gone totally, I will not walk the whole distances. Also, from now on, I decided to make mostly 20 kilometers. That's the distance I can cover pretty relaxed, so I can take my time for all the other stuff which I'm doing on the way. Also, the whole recording takes a lot of time, and now with the heat as well, you need more breaks. So therefore, yeah, definitely totally underestimated this whole adventure, but I'm making the best out of it. I don't care if I can't walk there. I would have liked to, but if body's not coping, then it's not the way. So, but we found 2 other ways with a skateboard, which is kind of working, but still not getting better. So yeah, now the hitchhiking thing. And somehow we gonna reach our goal at the Baltic Sea, the island Rügen Puttgarden. So lots of cool things are happening now. So that's why why should I break up? It doesn't make any sense. I don't have to show anything to someone. I just go the adventure and I take you with me. If you're not interested anymore, then it's like that. I don't care. I'm just going further. Yep, and I think it will be worth it. Of course it will be worth it. So yeah, but we gonna go because it's 12 o'clock and I meet up with my friend at 3:30. So let's go. So far, Munich is not that special actually. I mean, there is the river, the Isar, which is kind of cool, and with lots of nature around. I'm now in the outskirts, but it's as shitty as in every city currently. But I think the center and especially the north will be beautiful. There's an English garden which I want to have a look at. So we're gonna go for a little break. It's a bit cloudy now, but I tried to cook this with my soda oven. Cooking directly with helium. Let's see. Yep, it's perfect. Those 200 grams of pea protein. So we're gonna go for a little dessert before the real meal. Soy yogurt, blueberries, peach, some stuffed wine leaves. Gonna enjoy it. I hope it's gonna work because it's not as sunny as earlier. But yeah, let's see.
Usually it works also with just a little bit of light. Should be really efficient, but now since I broke it somehow, as you can see. How crazy. Yeah. The new benefit of the solar oven was if you have to hurry to get your train or your bus or something, you can just pick it up, then put it out again when you wait for the next bus to cook it ready. We reach a lake. Me and my friend, we're going to take a bath. Later on, we're gonna go to the castle Nymphenburg and what else? And the botanical garden. And tomorrow in the city. Heilige Mutter. Holy moly. Good morning in the morning. We just left the house of a friend. Thanks again for having me. Yesterday I wasn't able to go through the inner city of Munich, so therefore we're gonna go now. The thing is, from 2 o'clock it said that it's about to rain. Thunderstorms as usual, but let's see if they're really thunderstorms. Anyway, so therefore the plan is now we're going into the city center by train where we stopped yesterday. I'm going back to the main station, walk further north from the inner city to the Allianz Arena, and from there we will try to get a ride to... No, I'm not spoiling. Okay, keep it stated. Rosenheim ist ja ein Stück, ne? Das ist ja Süden. Wow. Weißt du, was das ist? Das Rathaus oder was? Ja, das ist das Rathaus. Ich mach nur den Anfang. Ist das schön?
Ich hab's gesagt, das letzte Mal gesehen, als ich ganz klein war.
Ach so, und jetzt willst du es doch nochmal anschauen.
Ja.
Gut.
Nee, ich schon mal wieder in München bin.
Gut, dass wir den Moment teilen.
Ja.
Kommt hier irgendwer raus? Kann sein, ne? Jetzt nicht mehr. So, already met Hamid from Iran.
He showed me the inner city a little bit. He had a little bit of time, and then I was watching the Bell play, whatever, with Fabian. Also a nice guy from Bavaria. Cool people here so far. Pretty open, pretty nice. Haven't met anyone who's kind of strange. Everyone pretty cool here. Nice. Me gusta. The English Garden. So now we have to walk a few kilometers, but then we will reach the Allianz Arena from FC Bayern Munich. The first checkpoint for today. Afterwards we can have a look at how to get further. I'm really excited how the rain will be, how this will work out, if it's really as strong as mentioned or not. Let's see.
Ich stehe schon eine Stunde da, ist kalt. Ja, ja. Ja, ich sehe alles querbeet, so 70er, 60er, 80er. Das ist meine Tonlage. Wenn ich es höre, was?
Ja. Du machst das hauptberuflich, also
ja,
so nebenbei.
Comedy und Singen.
Nur München.
Ja.
Ja, ich glaube, ich bleib noch ein Song, ich muss dann auch weiter.
Welcome to my world. Won't you come in?
So yeah, now we continue. I was wrong. It's not the English Garden, it was the Residence Garden. Now we go to the English Garden. It's starting there.
Still happen now and then. Step into my heart. Leave your cares behind. Welcome to my world. Built with you in mind. Knock and the door will open. Seek
1 o'clock. Rain keeps falling. So, we just left the English Garden. We're now on our way to the supermarket. And afterwards we're going straight to the Allianz Arena. It's about 1:30 and it stopped to rain, but it will continue in half an hour. Yep, so we have to go with our poncho. I think we will be at Allianz Arena at 2:30, 3 o'clock, something like that. And then I think we are able to get to the other location we want to go, at least to the city. But I think I'm not able to show you the spot which I wanted to show you today, because it's closing already at 5 p.m. so we're definitely not making it to time. Yeah, so we have to leave it for tomorrow. Too bad. In the next city I will just check in, probably in a hostel. There is actually not that much, no camping site, not really much where you can wild camp, so I have to take a hostel, unfortunately. But yeah, taking the hostel, and then tomorrow in the morning, 9 o'clock, it's opening. We go there like 2-3 hours, 12 p.m., 12 a.m., whatever, and then we're gonna go to the next city. Now I'm taking you to the candy shop.
I take you to the candy shop.
Gonna get something for breakfast and lunch. Actually, it is lunchtime, or let's say, yeah, lunch and dinner, but yeah, something to eat at least.
I take you to the candy shop.
So I got myself lots of stuff. So what we're gonna kill now is a sandwich. This bread as well. Then a peach. This is for tomorrow. This is for maybe later. This is for now. Then we get an apple juice. Oh, and look, nougat bits. Really tasty. A vegan sandwich, I don't know. Good. So, now it's gonna start. And just a few meters from the Allianz Arena, what means meters? Maybe a kilometer or 2 kilometers, but still like 10-20 minutes walking. But yeah, have to sit out here till it's lighter the rain. Welcome. Football Club Bayern Munich. The stadium. Challenge completed. But I will go further. Take a picture from close on. And then let's see how we get to the next spot. Now rain is getting less and less. Well, it's good, but who knows? Can change anytime. Actually, it said it's raining until tomorrow at 6, 7, 8 a.m. Yeah. Which is okay for me, as soon as I'm in my accommodation. I don't care anymore. But as long as I'm not, please stay like this. Yep, we made it. Challenge completed for today. What about the plan challenge actually? Hope I will still find one somewhere, but yep, that's it. I think I don't have to get closer since it's also pretty late, 5 p.m. Still have to go 10-15 kilometers. It looks like clouds are going this way, so therefore, and we have to go in this way, and there it looks pretty nice. But let's see, weather seems to be on our side. Okay, I decided not to go. According to the weather forecast, it's now 5:30, and from 6 to 7 there is the heaviest rain. I mean, it's, I don't know how heavy, but heavier than everything which was before. And I can see also in the on the horizon that there's something coming up. So therefore I'm not going by skateboard or walking. Makes no sense. Now we try hitchhiking for an hour or something, even though I have nothing with me, no paperboard, no pencil, but we will try. Maybe someone is taking us anyway. Yeah, and if not, I'm taking the train. Would be the easy way, but I don't want, not at the first place. Not at the first place, the easy way, but we see. 5:45. I'm just going to try it here. From there, the cars are coming, and there they're going in the direction where I have to go. Unfortunately, there is not that much going on here. So yeah, as I said, I would just wait here 1.5 hours, and if it's not working, there is the train station. Yeah, have to get to my goal somehow. Yep, let's see. Good. Keep you staying. Yeah, I don't know. 15 minutes over. 3 cars. There is not going a lot. The good thing is, while waiting, you can do other stuff now, which you are not able to do while you are walking. So far, no rain. We definitely will reach our goal. It's just a question of how. I don't want it to make it too easy because the whole thing should be an adventure, and train would be just too easy. But yeah. So we got one person stopping, but he's unfortunately not driving to Dachau. Oh, I almost spoiled. But yeah. Actually now I can say it. We are going to Dachau. There used to be a former concentration camp, from the National Socialism time. One of the 3 biggest concentration camps. And I thought, just give it a look when I'm in the near here. So I'm really excited for Dachau tomorrow, and take you with me. We go 2, 3, 4 hours, depending on what we're gonna have to see there. And afterwards we are trying to hitchhike to the next checkpoint. Actually, it was not planned, not on the route which I planned. But now, since I'm not able to walk and skateboard anymore, and hitchhiking makes it possible to reach other places as well. Just main thing is that it goes northeast. Yep. So second person just stopped, but unfortunately also not riding to Dachau. So that means, I think if there would be more cars coming here, I mean the ratio is pretty good, that they stop and ask where I want to go, even though I have no sign, but yeah, what can we do? So the plan is as following. We got 6:40. I'm still standing here. No more cars which stopped here. It's really, the frequency here is so low, but it's the only spot I could go. There's nothing else. I mean, there's the highway. I can't stand on the highway, makes no sense. There is nothing, just industry. There's nothing. I would have to walk 2-3 kilometers there into the city center. I'm not doing that. Anyway, hard to get a ride today. But what I'm thinking is, I'm just waiting here till about 7. 7, there's the train going to Dachau. I will take the train if nothing happens before then. Because the thing is also, I make maybe 1 or 2 kilometers direction north, but it's mostly western direction. Every meter which I'm going to the west or to the south, I have to cover again anyway in the other direction, because I have to go northeast. That's the plan. Thing is also that I booked my hotel already, so I have to go there today. Otherwise, I don't know. I know it would be nice to see the struggle of not getting away here and to find a sleeping spot. Would be everything possible, but I don't have to make it as hard as I can. So, it's already hard enough. So, I don't care. I don't care. Somehow we have to get to the goal, The thing is the time limit. If you would have no time limit, then you can take the time you want, but we have a time limit. Yep. Just wanted to give you an update. We'll go to the hotel. Maybe we will have a little talk later on. If not, we see each other tomorrow at the memorial. Yeah. Okay. Nice. Keep you stated. So that's it. We break up. We take the train. Nothing happened anymore. See you in the hotel. Welcome to Dachau. Now we are here and the rain almost stopped. Crazy, nice. What a timing. Okay, kilometer to the hotel, I think. Anyway, we made enough kilometers today. My feet hurt. Honestly, I don't know if I could have made the 70 kilometers. Yeah, I would have tried with good weather, but I think after those 70 kilometers I would have been done as fucked, and you know, I want to relax my leg a little bit. Actually a bit luxury for this trip, I think. Somehow the feeling of being rough outside in nature is missing. I really hoped the next time that I see a hotel will be at the Baltic Sea after all this thing here. But yeah, well, not possible. There was really nothing else I could do here. It's just hotels, no camping sites, nothing. No, there are even websites where you can ask people to sleep on their ground. I'm already done. I slept just like 5 hours or something. It's 8 o'clock. I saw that there is a gym downstairs. So I will use the chance, 1 hour, give my upper body a little workout, or at least the parts I usually don't need while walking. Now, gym time. Yeah, not much. Just to give a little impact on the neglected areas. So, I'm now having my dinner. I just show you how I'm gonna do a plant milk. Pretty easy. You take a pot, you take some oats. You add some water. Can you see it already? It becomes an oat milk. So easy. So easy. People are buying it in the supermarket. I do it myself. So now we're gonna do some nougat bits. Now the nougat bits. Whole pot. I'm hungry as hell. I'm gonna eat now. Maybe watch something, just turn off the head, and then we'll do some planning for tomorrow and the next days and so on and so forth. So yeah, I will say good night. Hasta mañana.
Treasure planet, unlimited access. We are the nation of virtual kids. For the duration of another cigarette, finding pleasure